Hi, welcome back to Aquatic Australia vlog series. Today we're diving with Western Blue dive charters out of Mindarie, about 40 minutes north of Perth. I enter the water using a giant stride entry and let gravity do its job. The boat, called Sequest, is hard to miss, it's very visible. I've been diving off it since 2012 with 3 different owners. See the links in the comments for some of the old vids. The water is quite clear at Staggies Reef, which is the outer reef outside Mindarie. It's a lovely area to dive, but it can be a bit swelly, but you learn to live with it. A skipjack trevally or skippy shoots past in front of me. Today I'm diving with Chris, another long-time Western Blue regular customer. He's looking for crays and I'll be filming. The site is full of ledges, caverns and swim-throughs. We drop down beneath the top of the reef into a long ledge. We follow along the ledge looking for crays and we come to an arch. Finding a cray is just the first challenge. Next you have to actually get it with a loop. This time is too far back. Western Rock Lobster, known locally as crays, are very popular in WA. There's a huge commercial fishery. There's also a healthy recreational fishery. Divers and boaters using pots buy a license and have strict size and bag limits to ensure the stock is sustainable. Chris spots another cray under a ledge further out to sea. While he's hunting, I move behind him out from the ledge and I see a rare sight. A blue groper zips past me. Further along the ledge, we scoot under small arches and swim-throughs. Then, just to my right, I spot a cuttlefish hanging under a ledge. I stop and film him. I like to wiggle my fingers about in the torch beam. Looking like a fish, they often come out close to investigate. And sure enough, he makes several investigative approaches. I just love watching cuttlefish up close as they rapidly change their colours to communicate. Watch his eyebrows flash red to white to red. The cuttlefish has a series of small colour sacs in its skin called chromatophores. It can use tiny muscles to contract or expand these chromatophores to change its colour rapidly. Each chromatophore acts like a pixel on a TV set. Emerging from a swim-through, a small school of skipjack trevallies or skippies swim past me. Above the reef, a school of damselfish flit about. Meanwhile, back down below the ledge, Chris has found some crays that are accessible and has a crack at one, and finally gets one. It's cray for dinner tonight. There are some more there. Each diver is allowed up to 6 in one day, with a maximum of 24 on one boat. There really are a lot of crays in Western Australia and few people. Big clouds of footballer sweeps gather around the divers. I love these fish. Wherever there are reefs, you usually find these pretty fish, and they like to hang around the divers, hoping we stir up some food. A southern Maori wrasse passes close to the divers. These are another fish often seen following divers looking for food stirred up by their fins. It's called the southern Maori wrasse, as its facial lines resemble the facial tattoos of a Maori warrior from New Zealand. We move east along the ledge line until we get to the big cave that was our starting point. And then we move further east to explore the rest of the ledge line. Chris and I check each other's air using hand signals. He tells me he still has 130 bars left. As we swim down another branch of the system, I spot something wriggling up and to the left. It's a spotted cat shark. I love these small innocuous sharks, but they're quite rare to see by day. Chris has found another cray that is regulation size. We're near the dive boat and now head back towards the anchor and the back of the boat where the downline is. As we head back over a small sand patch, I see a masked stingaree on the sand. He heads off over the weeds. Our air getting close to our reserves, we make our way back up the line and carry out our safety stops for 3 minutes at 5 meters. We climb back up the boarding ladder. This boat has a particularly good boarding ladder. One of the other great things about this boat is that there are handrails painted yellow all along the waterline for divers to grab. This site is characterised by sinkholes and ledges again. Lots of cray habitat. Again, a small school of damselfish flit above the reef. We swim west down the slope towards the edge of the reef, hoping to see some eagle rays. Instead, in the kelp meadows, we do see a large queen morwong. Sadly, there were no big rays here, so we headed back up the slope towards the rocky part of the reef at the top. On our way back up to the top of the reef towards the boat, we passed the owner Kevin and instructor Nushka, getting a look at the site while another skipper watched the boat. We headed past the boat, then northeast inshore towards the top of the reef where there's more rocks. We spot another foxfish. I love these guys. They follow divers around, sometimes the whole dive. So spotted a nice filefish. We turn around and head back towards the boat, spotting one of our divers high above doing stops already. We reach the line and make our own ascent and safety stops. That's all for today. Thanks for joining us on Aquatic Australia. Please like and subscribe. Also, click on the bell icon to get notifications of new videos. We upload often, and join us again next time on Aquatic Australia.